A new carbon tax has provoked a storm of criticism from environmental campaigners in South Africa. They say it is too weak and predict it will cause mass job losses. The new tax, the first of its type in Africa, courteously introduced last month, is scheduled to come into full force in 3 years.
Now it means for the next 3 years we'll have a tax that will send a signal but effectively will not really contribute to reduce emissions. That is our fear. And when we look at the time frame that we have, it feels like 3 years lost, which we can't really afford.
Planned for almost a decade, implementation was delayed as the country struggled to boost economic growth while also being the 14th largest polluter in the world. That's according to industry players. It puts a price on releasing greenhouse gases from fuel combustion and industrial processes as countries work to meet the global climate change targets negotiated in Paris in 2015.
I think the whole issue of just transition is important, particularly of low-income workers or those working in coal mines, that they shouldn't be made to feel the brunt of policies on climate change. The burden needs to be equally shared.
South Africa's key mining sector fears the tax will further hasten its demise as one of the country's main employers. The Minerals Council South Africa, which represents mining companies employing 450,000 people, said the tax could wipe out 6,800 jobs in the next 2 years and about 6,000 jobs annually after that.
We employ about 400 people. If carbon tax get to a point where we simply cannot afford it, there are no other ways to reduce our emissions, and we will simply be forced to close our plant, and that will mean the loss of around 400 jobs.
Set at 120 rand per ton of carbon dioxide, the tax will be largely offset by allowances to lower it to an effective rate, but the cost is already being passed on to motorists. Trade union officials are adamant that climate change could be a perfect opportunity to create jobs in the country through the manufacture of environmentally friendly cars and solar energy, exploiting the country's abundant sunshine.